Hello guys and welcome back to Brexos Gaming. On this episode I will be showing you some of the new content. If you've never played it before, it's the Knights of the Fallen Empire. I will be playing on this character, which is my trooper. It is the character specialisation of a Vanguard. So let's get this started, shall we? Get locked in. Okay, so what I'm going to do today is I'm going to show you the brief start of Knights of the Fallen Empire. This starts off with the mission called The Hunt. It will basically give you an idea as to what's going to happen. Don't worry if you've never played the previous story, it doesn't really spoil anything for the initial storyline for this. And if you do want me to do any characters from the very beginning, from level 1 to 50, I can do that as well for you, as well as showing you across the different expansions for the game. So this is my character. As you can see, I'm on the Republic fleet. What I'm going to do is we are going to join it now. So as you can see up at the top, it's going to show play. So I'm literally just going to start this. As it says there, Chapter 1, Darth Maul has been leading an unofficial coalition of the Republican Imperial forces in search for the former Sith Emperor. He calls you to meet him aboard his ship in wild space and discuss what he has found. So that's what we're going to do, and I'm just going to launch this as story mode for yourself now. And let's join. So while that's loading up, just to let you know that I will be open to any suggestions in regards to classes, any customizations that you'd like to see, and generally any playstyles that you want to know. If you do have any questions for me, please leave a comment. If you are enjoying any of the content that I'm sharing, please feel free to subscribe and like the video. Now this is Darth Maul's ship, as you can see on screen, and this is where we're going to be starting off. And there we go. So this will, through the cutscenes, I'll be quiet for yourself, and this is going to show, basically allow you to enjoy the dialogue that they've set up for this. So as you can see, it starts off like a lot of the films, and this is the only expansion that does this, but it does basically give you a breakdown as to what's going to happen, and a briefing like they do at the most at the start of the films. Now, on the trooper side of it, obviously you are a Republic, so this is essentially a good guy. You can make your own decisions, so you can decide if you want to dabble a little bit and you do want to be a bit evil throughout your adventure. That is something you can do. You can also, if you're on, say for example, if you want to be the more lighter tunes, nice to everyone, you can also do that as well. With the trooper class, I feel that you can do a mixture of the two, because you're meant to be a hardened war veteran, going out protecting people and doing what's necessary apart from the Jedi classes. Now, as this states, it's basically what the first description of the mission states, that we're going to go meet Darth Maul on his ship as we're going into wild space. And basically, the dialogue between the two characters, you'll know, or you'll recognise that they are aware of each other throughout the galaxy, and it is something that they'll be able to pick up. Okay, and here we go.
Father, they've come. I already know.
This is the beginning of the Knights of the Fallen Empire. As you can see, we've already met the main protagonist, and this is me just about to meet Darth Maul. So I'll let you listen to the dialogue and we can go from there.
Top off and weapons check. Let's keep this quick.
I'll make sure 4X doesn't realize who we're docked with. He might start getting creative. That said, I'll be keeping my weapons handy. Whatever happens, we'll be ready.
Major,
Captain?
Darth Maul awaits you on the bridge. I trust you remember the way.
Okay, so Star Wars The Old Republic in general always gives you choices as to what you're going to say to any sort of character in a conversation. There are only very few automated responses. So we'll go with,
Has Mar really found the Sith Emperor all the way out here?
I wouldn't presume to speak for Lord Ma, but I've never known him to exaggerate. Welcome aboard.
Okay, so as you can see, it introduces you into the new content. On one side you can see Republic, on the other side you can see Imperial. So I will just head to start of this conversation.
Just a couple of dust-ups, nobody's been knifed. You lost the bet.
As you can see, NPCs will talk around you, both Imperial and Republic, to state their different experiences, and this happens throughout the game as you progress through the story. There we go, so we're just coming to the bridge of the ship now, and there's the guy that we need to speak to, Darth Maul.
I got your message. Have you really found him?
I can sense him even now. We grow closer every moment. Our former Emperor is out there.
Okay, so as you can see, at these pivotal points in the story, you still get to make the decision as to what you're going to say. So, with me being Republic, bit of a rebel.
You were a former Emperor. The Republic was smart enough to want him dead from the start.
He never served your interests. But there was a time when he served ours. Why travel so far? Why consume every living thing on Zyos, then turn and flee into the depths of wild space?
He definitely didn't sound afraid the last time we spoke. Could this all just be a game to him?
We'll soon find out. If we do locate him, I believe I can press the Dark Council into line. But what of the Republic? The cooperation we've received has been beneficial, but limited, and apparently unofficial. Will your government help destroy this threat?
I'm an officer, but I'm no general. I can't speak for anyone outside of my squad.
I'm told the Chancellor has contacted you personally. More than once. Perhaps you could contact her next time.
So as you saw at the bottom, it does also show whether or not the person that you're speaking to actually agrees with what you're saying. So this is how you gain influence with different companions and characters throughout the world or the universes that you will be playing.
Readings are identical to scans from the unknown force that attacked Korriban.
Raise shields. Pursue and destroy.
If we could take the probe in one piece, we could learn much more about who's spying on us.
Wreckage can teach us enough, and it can't transmit our location.
And just as a brief introduction, this is the Eternal Fleet.
Come about 180 degrees.
As you can see, we are greatly outnumbered, and this is how we start off the storyline.
We've been boarded. All decks, report hostile forces.
I'll sweep for borders. You get us out of here.
Set deflectors to double aft. Divert weapon power to the engines.
Okay, so as you can see, your character is relied heavily upon throughout the entire storyline. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you a brief bit of the Vanguard combat. So let's just move through this now. There we go. So as you can see, NPCs are engaged in battle with enemies. So this is a Sky Trooper. So this is a move called Storm, where it lets you run up and charge the opponent. As you can see, defeated relatively easily. Depending on what difficulty you're doing it on, and depending on how good your character is, then that will entirely depend on how quickly you'll disperse these enemies, and how easy you find it to fight. The command points that it's flashing up with is the new way of leveling that's added into the game. As you can see at the bottom, I have 2,442 and 2,530 to gain. So what I'm going to do is I will bring you to the next part of conversation, and then we'll pick it up from there onwards. And there we go. So this is a harder enemy. As you can see, the little white section on the side shows that they are a strong enemy, which I've now defeated. Basically, whenever you see a light come off of a corpse, it does mean that there is loot. So this is normally, if it's just blue, it's normally just money. If it is either green, it is normally standard gear, and if it is anything higher, so blue or purple, it can be prototype or artifact gear. These different gear types throughout the game, they will set basically dependent on how good you are and what gear level you're on. This will ultimately depend on what you can get. So as I said, and this will give me a helmet and money. So let's play through this. So this is one of the parts that I mentioned previously, where you can make a good or bad decision, and it will reflect differently on the universe and throughout the game.
Get this blast door shut. That shield won't hold forever.
We can't just leave them in there. We have to help.
We have to hold this ground. They have their job, we have ours.
Okay, so like I said, dark side decisions are always marked with the upside down triangle and glowing red. Now, doing this means that I will seal the door and leave the rest of the men on the other side of that shield to die. Or as it says, I'll go out and help them, which means I'll be all heroic, I'll rush through, and we'll get the enemy taken care of.
Drop the shield and let me through. I can handle this.
So as you can see,
Right away.
the corporal likes my decision, the imperial sergeant dislikes.
We'll cover the exit and make sure no stragglers sneak out past you.
This will happen throughout the game, where you come across good and bad characters. So yeah, as you can see, all these troops would have been left to die. Whereas now, it's me going in and helping the troops. As you can see, it's a fairly easy decision to make. You don't have to defend them if you don't want to, but it doesn't take too long either. So light and dark decisions, sometimes, yes, they can be based on timescales. Other times, it's whether you can want to be nice or
heard
not.
of shooting like that.
Regroup at the bridge. We can't lose control of the ship. Right away. Thank you.
Okay guys, so this is going to be the first part of the Knights of the Fallen Empire that I'm going to show you guys. If you want any further content in regards to this, I will be putting up another video of this, which will be part 2. Now, what I will also say is if you want any specific content to be shown, or any classes, then if you drop me a comment, and I will take it on board and we'll see what we can do. I am also going to make you guys aware that I am planning on getting Shadow of War and showing you content in regards to that. If you also want me to do a playthrough of Shadow of Mordor, like I said, leave it in the comments and we can go from there. Okay guys, that's me signing off. I hope to see you guys later. Please like and subscribe. Thank you.